Friends, the holidays are coming. They're right here. We're talking about strategies to survive the holidays from the God that loves you so much. Now, Jesus, in his Sermon on the Mount in Matthew chapter 6, he's got this whole big crowd gathered in front of him. And he looks at this giant crowd of people in an ancient time, in an ancient place, and he says to them these profound words. He says, "Do not worry about your life, what you will eat, what you will wear, what you will drink, or about your body. Is life not more than food, and the body not more than clothing?" Can you imagine being the first hearers of that kind of message? You see, Jesus is naming something that is rooted in our human existence, maybe even something that we're sort of biologically predisposed to: worry. We worry because we actually falsely believe that worry is going to keep us safe, that if we worry about something, it'll keep that thing from maybe happening, or we'll at least work out all the possible future scenarios about that thing. So if it does happen with the possibility, then we could react to it. You see, worry makes us think that we might somehow be able to control the outcome. If I worry about my body or my clothing or my food, then maybe I can protect myself. We do this with our families, and we do this all the time at the holidays. We think and then we overthink, like, oh my gosh, I hope that Uncle Denny doesn't bring up politics at the dinner table, because if he says this, then I'm going to say that, and then I'm just going to leave. Or we thought all day, like, oh my gosh, I've put so much energy and effort into this meal. I hope that they are grateful. They better be grateful. Or we worry things like, what if they don't like their present? What if they judge me for whatever I gave them? Or what if it's not perfect? Or we worry and we start thinking, and that worry, what it ends up doing is it creates us to want to pour that third glass of Chardonnay or that fourth Busch Light just to slow our anxious, worried brains down. You see, we, just like the crowd in Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, we, just like Matthew chapter 6, we think that we have to take care of all these things by ourselves. And we live into this fear, with this fear of scarcity, this fear that we're not going to sort of measure up, this fear of imperfection, or this fear of being exposed. You see, when we live into this worry, we start to try to attempt to control the uncontrollable. And instead what Jesus says to us is like, give me that thing. Give me that thing that you can't actually control anywhere. Give me that worry. Trust me to satisfy all your desires and needs. Let me figure out what you're going to wear or eat or drink. Quit trying to manhandle your own destiny. So Jesus teaches us to control only what we can control. Hey, but then God just will get to worry about the rest. Friends, God has got you this holiday season and always.